And now, ladies and gentlemen, to continue our parade of stars, it's a great pleasure for Mocambo to welcome back a young lady who was a big success here not so long ago. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, that great new singing personality, Miss Eileen Barton.
Well, look who's here. I haven't seen you in many a year. I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do, how'd you do? From this moment on, you for me, dear, only two for tea, dear. From this moment on, from this happy day, no more blue songs, only hoop-de-doo songs. From this moment on, 'cause you've got the love I need so much. You've got the skin I love to touch. Got the arms to hold me tight. Got those sweet lips to kiss me goodnight. From this happy day, you and I, babe, will be riding high, babe. Every care is gone. From this moment on, I'm feeling so great, gee, I'm ready to go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Charlie Morrison's Mocambo from this moment on. Thank you. Thank you very much. As I look at this sea of happy faces, one or two among you seem confused. Though your smiles are wise, there's confusion in your eyes. If the shoe fits, it may be you. Hey there, you with the stars in your eyes. Love never made a fool of you. You used to be too wise. Hey there, you on that high flying cloud. Though he won't throw a crumb to you, you think someday he'll come to you. Better forget her with her nose in the air. She has you dancing on a string. Break it and she won't care. Won't you take this advice I hand you like a mother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other? Won't you take this advice I hand you like a mother? Or are you not seeing things too clear? Are you too much in love to hear? Is it all going in one ear and out the other?
you, and good evening. You know, it's a very funny thing, but we sing the praises of Cole Porter and of Rodgers and Hammerstein. We give them every credit in the book, and they certainly deserve it. And when credits begin, we mention Gershwin, Kern, and Berlin. Yet somehow there's one composer we seem to always overlook. We sing his songs, but we seldom sing his praise. I wonder if you can guess what his name is. While the orchestra plays a song he wrote, I know that you all know. Well, I know you know the name of the song, but do you know the name of the man who wrote it? Look who I'm asking tonight. Well, in case there's anybody out there who doesn't, it's Mr. Harold Arlen. And tonight, I'd like to pay tribute to the genius of Harold Arlen, whose songs you love help make the stars you love. And I know that if all of those stars were here tonight, they'd want to sing his praises too. You'd see Broadway's best loved sons and daughters. You would hear Miss Ethel Waters praise him for the song he wrote in the Cotton Club Review. Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather. Thank you, Mr. Arlen, you're darling for writing stormy weather. Since that day I'm happy all the time. Then there's that song you wrote for our little gal Lena. I don't want you, but I'd hate to lose you. You've got me in between the devil and the deep blue sea. You made a whole lot of folks get happy writing songs this way. You made Broadway get happy back in 32 with a song that Frankie sings today. I've got the world on a string. I'm sitting on a rainbow. I've got that string around my finger. What a world. Man, this is the life. What a song. Yeah, Dad. It didn't take long for Hollywood to call Harold Arlen out to the coast to write for pictures. And I know that if all Hollywood were here tonight, who wrote that line? Mr. Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer himself would say, thank you, Harold Arlen, for writing Let's Fall in Love. Why shouldn't we fall in love? You're right, it's a beautiful song. How about Tony Martin? Gosh, if Tony were here right now, I can just hear him saying, thank you, Harold, for the wonderful song you wrote for me in the picture Casbah. For every man there's a woman. For every life there's a song. And if the king, Mr. Bing, were here today, he would just simply have to say, I thank you. My brother Bob thanks you. My brother Everett thanks you. My four boys thank you. And especially Gary, because he's now singing the song that you wrote for me. He sings, you got to accentuate the positive E, eliminate the negative, latch on to the affirmative, don't mess with Mr. In Between. Yes, the singer knows a song must be right, a star is born if that song is right. Why, if Billy Daniels were here tonight,
my stars shine bright with that old black magic. Oh, what a song you wrote. That old black magic, I bless each and every note. Now for $7,000 a week. Harold, down and down I go. Oh, round I go. Hit a spin, yeah. Loving that spin I'm in. Oh, under that old black magic. Oh, love. Under that old black magic. Oh, love. Under that old black magic called love. Come rain or come shine. Yes, come rain or come shine, a great talent will always come through. And one very tremendous talent proved that just a while ago when she walked across the stage of the Palace Theater in New York. And that night, a star was reborn when Judy Garland sat herself over the footlights. She put aside her microphone and she sang her heart out in a song that Harold Arlen wrote for her when she was just a little girl. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, first fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh, why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't I? Love your parade of beautiful songs, and each one belongs in our memory. And Mr. Arlen, they are played in your honor tonight to thank you for writing such great melodies like Evelina, Blues in the Night, Come Rain or Come Shine, I Got a Right to Sing the Blues, Get Happy, It's Only a Paper Moon, I Love a Parade. Oh, Mr. Arlen, I could go on like this all night. So let the words ring out clearly while the orchestra plays. Harold Arlen, we all love you dearly, and sincerely we sing your Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much, there, Lee. This, by the way, is not an ordinary suitcase. This happens to be the kind of a suitcase that actors used to use in the good old days of vaudeville. The olden days were such a thrill. The golden days of vaudeville. The Tuckers and the Russells, who were glamour from their buckles to their fingertips. And here's a song I learned from my mom and pop. Benny and Elsie Barton and Company. Funny songs and snappy patter. And tearing paper for a finish. I was being company. A song that hit the very, very top and
pop sang. Go! I'm just wild about Elsie, and Elsie's wild about me. Such heavenly blisses of her kisses fill me with ecstasy. And Mother sang, he's sweet like chocolate candy, and just like honey from a bee. Oh, I'm just wild about Benny. He is wild about, cannot live without. Benny's wild about me. One more, Professor. Boy, my mom and pop sure had a corny act. They were real cute. Funny, I can still remember the very first nursery rhyme that my mother ever taught me. Used to go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Now's the time to stop the show. 'Cause if you don't, no RKO. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Well, I did get a lot of applause. My pop was real cute. He used to go backstage, and he'd take out a dollar bill and a dime, and he'd say, now, Eileen, which would you rather have? This beautiful, shiny, brand new silver dime, or this dirty, wrinkled, old green piece of paper? And I'd say, well, Daddy, I'd much rather have that beautiful, shiny, brand new silver dime. But would you mind wrapping it up in that dirty, wrinkled, old green piece of paper? Pretty sharp. Not sharp enough, though. I never got the dollar. See, I'll never forget when they finally got that wire from their agent telling him to get right back to New York because they opened at the Palace Theater in a week. Boy, you never saw 3 people get out of Elk's Tooth, Nevada so fast in your life. Then the big night finally came, and they opened at the Palace Theater. South Norwalk. They didn't care. In fact, one night after the show, they took me back to New York to another theater where a friend of theirs was playing. And as I remember it, I was scared to death of him. Because he had black, shiny paint all over his face. And when he picked me up and put me on his knee, I cried. But then a very funny thing happened. He kind of smiled at me. Put his hand on my head. And suddenly I wasn't scared anymore. I liked him. Then I loved him. Finally, I worshipped him just as all the world did. And I think I'll remember all my life his smile, his song, his hand on my head, and, of course, the great tradition of show business that he left behind. I hope you're in a listening mood. Because until you've heard some joltin' songs, you ain't heard nothing yet. Swanee, how I love you, my dear old Swanee. I'd give the world to be among the folks in CIX. I even know my mammy's waiting for me, praying for me down by the Swanee. The folks up north will see me no more.
When I get to that Swanee shore, toot-toot-tootsie, goodbye. Toot-toot-tootsie, don't cry. Watch for the mail, I'll never fail. If you don't get a letter, then you know I'm in jail. Oh, don't cry, Tootsie, don't cry. Goodbye, Tootsie, goodbye. Mammy, my little Mammy, the sun shines east and the sun shines west, but I know where the sun shines best. It's on my Mammy, my little Mammy. My heartstrings are tangled around Alabama. Mammy, I'm coming. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I made you wait. Mammy, I'm coming, oh God. I pray that I'm not too late. Oh, Mammy, look at me. Don't you know me? It's Jolie. I'd come home. I'd walk 1,000,000 miles for one of your smiles, my Mammy. 1,000,000 baby kisses I'd gladly deliver. Jolie, just to hear you sing once more that Swanee River. And rockabye, your rockabye baby, with a Dixie melody. Thank you very much. You're wonderful. This is, boy, I was nervous. Glad that's over with. But, well, I don't have to tell you what a thrill it is. It's wonderful, and I thank you very much. Also, I understand that this show is being taped for Mr. Morrison to hear at home. And for him very personally, I want to say that I hope you get well very, very fast, Charlie, because you're a wonderful, wonderful man, and wow, you should see the people that turned out for you tonight. It's just great. I'm just very thrilled and very happy that I was able to do what I could. And, well, to all of you. Oh, by the way, Paul, thank you very much. You're wonderful. Paul Hebert. I used to call him Paul Hebert till I found out that anybody with any class at all says Paul Hebert. So thank you, Paul Hebert. Hey! Oh, boy, I would really have been nervous. Thank you very much, and I better get out of here because I want to see what's coming up, too. Yee, wow. Thank you. Good night.
That's great. Thank you so much, Eileen. You were wonderful.